Hey, what's good, family? This is Tracy the Professor, and you are tuned in to the Reverb Live Show, the syndicated talk show playing the best in Christian hip-hop, urban gospel music, and giving you the best and latest in news, interviews, laughter, and much, much more. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Reverb Live Show right here, right now on this station, or checking out our podcast. But did you know that you can be a part of our live show? Yes, it's easy. We all you have to do is post a comment on Instagram Live, YouTube Live, or Facebook Live, and we will read them live on the air. The live show airs every Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Reverb Live Show. Now listen, we want to give you guys a moment to go ahead and check in, go ahead and finish, logging in, signing up and posting, making a comment right here on the Reverb Live Show. And so in a moment, we're going to come back and we're going to read some of those comments live on the air. You guys, we are looking forward to a great episode. It's the Reverb Live Show with our homeboy, DJ Rain.
The Urban Gospel Show that gives you live interviews, the latest news, and topics that keep you tweeting. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
I know it's crystal clear to you now.
You see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tribe on the move.
Yeah. Hey, look, pop like pistol. Do you see this clear like crystal? Too fast like I hopped out the whip. They ain't wanna see this, let them flip through. Gotta hit, ooh, pop like pistol. Do you see this clear like crystal? Too fast like I hop out the whip through. They ain't wanna see this, let them flip through. Gotta hit, wait, I got stains that nobody seen. My God, the real Mr. Clean. He made me glisten and gleam. I've been on the scene since way back in 2015. I got some problems and only to solve it, cause solving the stress had to been in my jeans. But ain't no hiding, I put on display what I'm writing is playing all over the screen. What do you really mean? I ain't the one, no Billie Jean. They said I'm dirty, but he called me Treasure Confession. I'm changing my name to Cha-Ching. Hey, all glass briefcase. This ain't not a sequel, it's a remake. Ain't no finesse. I put in my info, he said that I won like sweepstakes. Hey, look, pop like pistol. Do you see this clear like crystal? Too fast like I hopped out the whip. They ain't wanna see this, let them flip through. Gotta hit, ooh, pop like pistol. Do you see this clear like crystal? Too fast like I hop out the whip. They ain't wanna see this, let them flip through. Gotta hit.
Yeah, let me get it straight. Hope I'm coming through clear like aqua. Every time I intervene, first I love my enemies, and I leave a legacy that's longer than an anaconda. Cooking up quick like pasta. Say a prayer for the homie that's locked up. My kill got me doing a lot, bro. Play time, so no we can push shots up. You can find me in the morning, made a pen and took. Married faith with the reason when I'm in a book. I ain't never let a little doubt leave me shook. Guarantee you I'm a little smarter than a look. I leave my fear in the past, my foot on the gas. My future is looking obnoxious. This is coming to pass. I'm breaking the glass. I'm jumping right into the mosh pit.
Hey, look, pop like pistol. Do you see this clear like crystal? Too fast like I hopped out the whip. They ain't wanna see this, let them flip through. Gotta hit, ooh, pop like pistol. Do you see this clear like crystal? Too fast like I hop out the whip. They ain't wanna see this, let them flip through. Gotta hit, ooh.
Yeah, I got my stripes like Adidas. I live it and speak it. I move with the spirit of Jesus. I've been the boy since I was fetus. I'm ready in season and out of the season. If it ain't about God, I can't pledge my allegiance. Look, I know this game could get greedy. We playing chess and not checkers. I take your picture like TD. He paint the picture in 3D and I put the beat in a DDT. Play it on BET. I give my praise to the DET. Came for the sick and my clique need the CDC speedily. They gotta put this on DVD. My stream of thought can't be bought with a streaming fee. Legally free to be free cause he freeing me. Feeling me, boy, I'm so cold they got heated like chimneys.
Make sure you wipe the crust out your eye. Make sure you clean them glasses a little bit. Make sure you see this clearly, cause we here to stay. It's Indie Tribe, save lives. Tribe on the move, God always, you heard?
Good God, it's a good night. Let's go, baby.
Let's get to the point.
Inspiring, informative, and entertaining. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
What's good, family? You are tuned in to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. DJ Rain is out for the day, but you know I'm not in here doing it by myself. I got my homeboy, King D3 is in the building, ready to turn up. King D, what's good, big man?
What's going on, man? Listen, man, shout out to T first off, man, because you be making me feel like I'm a WWE wrestler just coming down.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But that's the only part that's missing. Nonetheless, man, shout out to all our listeners, man. Shout out to our Heavenly Father who checked in moments before you did, but that just means you're behind him, man, and that is the perfect space to be. And even better space to be, man, is when we put on that white cloth and we go to see him, man, for sure. And mentioning white, man, the fleece is white as snow. It's a whole lot going on with the holidays going on. It's a whole lot of white and pureness, just everything just beautiful. Mm-hmm. Now, white is beautiful, you know, it's a pure color as it's placed out. However, the only time it has not been beautiful to me is when it showed up on my beard.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I panicked. Y'all, now, mind you, I just recently had a birthday, so it didn't make it feel any better. Literally never seen a white piece of hair on my body ever in my life. But when I tell y'all, literally the day after my birthday, I saw a white hair in my beard, I panicked times 3.
Oh, goodness.
I took a picture. I ran to the mirror. I took a picture of it. And honestly, it was actually like 3 or 4 in the morning I saw it. I took a picture. I sent it to my family group me. It was an emergency situation. I took the picture and then I wrote under it, I am sorry to bother y'all, but this is an emergency. See image above. I was in a panic, and you know, of course, family gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, nephew, that's wisdom, you know, all of this good stuff. Nonetheless, I, in my opinionated mind, was like, no, you too young to have white hair and all of this. But man, listen, I know a 24-year-old guy, athletic and everything, and his whole crown white in the front.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about the genetics. It's the genes. It is what it is. It's time for it to come on in, and that's what's happening.
I don't mind my jeans being white, but I do not want my jeans to cause my hair to be white. That's David's D3 opinionated mind.
Help him, Lord. Help him.
Help him. Pray for me, sis.
That's the best thing I can tell you. That's the best thing I can tell you. Well, anyway, I was listening to a Bible episode, a Bible show, and it was a pastor preaching. Mm-hmm. And he was saying, he was talking about, you know, staying away from sin and things of that nature. But this quote that he said, it stuck in my head. And I was like, yo, that is a really dope quote. Okay. And I'm going to probably tell some of the teens and some of the youth that I work with this. It says, he who does not want to fall ought not walk in slippery places.
Oh,
and when he said that,
is that
I
a
was
quote
like,
or a bar?
Bars and quotes.
Great.
He said, he who does not want to fall ought not walk in slippery places.
Man.
And it's so practical and it's so deep at the same time. It's like, stay out of places that's going to cause you to fall.
Facts.
That's going to cause you to sin against God. If you say, I don't want to fall, I don't want to be a sinner, I love God. Well, stop walking in slippery places.
That's real. That's heavy, T.
It is, but anyway, it's pretty dope. So anyway, y'all, we have an amazing show lined up for you today. Any of you guys play the game Monopoly? I'm just curious because we play the game Monopoly and we be about to kill each other. Whenever I play, it's real cutthroat. Also, we have a Reverb music pick of the week coming up later on in our episode, and we also have a special guest gonna be checking in with us later on, y'all. So don't go anywhere. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip hop and R&B.
One sin, two sin, three sin, four. Lord, I don't wanna sin no more. I fall again, you pick me off the floor. But I don't wanna sin no more. psycho. Of sin, it's like I might go. A week or two, then peekaboo is seeping through my iPhone. They naked on their Facebook, bent over on their Twitter, making it difficult to focus as I'm trying to post the scripture. You say, okay, we all look. That just opens the door though, cause these photos that get old, but I know where they got some moto. And nowadays, chicks be hella nice to me. My life can be so stressful at times, I become blind to where that line should be. Trap is set, feeling like I have to vet. My wife is asleep, so now I'm up at 3 a.m. typing with Satan's knifing me. LOL, smiley face, and all of our replies, it seems innocent. But that's how we begin to sin. I'm killing it. Yeah, sin 2, sin 3, sin 4. Yet I don't wanna sin no more. I fall again, you pick me off the floor. But I don't wanna sin no more. And now it's 5 sin, 6 sin, 7 sin, 8. I hear the devil say I can't change. I fall again, you pick me off the floor. Lord, I don't wanna sin no more. I'm so sick of the same old pattern. Can't go back again, feeling ashamed. Enemy laughing, this ain't a game. Got him in my ear like, Bizzle, you fake. If I were to get you on tape, would you be still unashamed? If you was as real as you claim, you wouldn't be slipping and people consider you saved. Lord, is he right? Am I just a hypocrite spitting it? Knowing I'm a sin again, though? Does it really mean that I'm not living it? Does everyone I get leave me the minute I don't? I feel like I keep resetting. I see that line and I keep stepping over, then I keep repenting. Feeling one day I'd be rejected. Lord, forgive me, Lord. You keep telling me your grace sufficient. I know it is. And I know it's just these moments got me thinking different. Wondering if my faith's consistent. And at what point do I begin to slip so often? It's the way I'm living. 1 sin, 2 sin, 3 sin, 4. Lord, I don't wanna sin no more. I fall again, you pick me off the floor. But I don't wanna sin no more. And now it's 5 sin, 6 sin, 7 sin, 8. I hear the devil say I can't change. I fall again, you pick me off the floor. Lord, I don't wanna sin no
Yo, what up with it? It's your boy Bizzle with God Over Money, and you are now listening to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Hey, what's up? This is Miss Pascat. You're listening to Reverb Live, the new urban gospel talk show, giving you the latest news, live interviews, and the hottest gospel music.
They're not ready for this one.
Put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your 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 Bible in the hand, okay, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand.
What's good, family? This is your girl, Tracy the Professor.
And King D3.
And you are tuned in to the Reverb Live Show. Y'all, we're about to get into this good old Reverb word of the day, but want to see who else we got checking into the Reverb Live Show.
Man, we got our girl Sheena_B_encourage checking in.
Sheena, what up, cuz? What up, cuz?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me tell you, I did, speaking of Sheena, because she came by the studio last week when we did the Taste of the Trash It with the blueberry cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
How about I went home and I made a strawberry cheesecake and a pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, you going crazy.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, let me see what this is going to, taste like. I mean, I've done a strawberry cheesecake, but just thinking about doing a pumpkin one or a sweet potato cheesecake. One of my other friends put me on to that. They say, try to do a sweet potato cheesecake with a pecan glaze for the holidays. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a try. Came out pretty good.
Good. Mention that I got to give you your flowers on the air. My wife is a very specific type of eater.
Okay.
I didn't tell her who made the cheesecake, but I allowed her to have a piece. It made it back to the house.
You allowed her?
I
allowed made it back. My God.
Back.
That's a miracle.
She tasted it and naturally said, ooh, this is good. And she's not the one to give compliments just because, and it naturally came out. And then, I said, my girl, Professor T made that one, baby. So, salute to Professor T, man, for sure.
Yeah, well, thank you. She said, "Can I come get some after the show?" Sheena B checking in said, "Can I come get some after the show?"
Here we go.
You're absolutely
buzzing.
welcome to some more. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this Reverb word of the day. Colossians chapter 4, verse 2. Yeah, we know that this is the holiday season. We know that there's a lot going on, but we don't want you guys to not be to be unaware of the enemy's devices. So, the word of the day, Colossians chapter 4, verse 2, it says, devote yourselves to prayer. Devote yourselves to prayer. Don't get carried away with all the craziness, but devote yourselves to prayer, keeping alert and with keeping alert and in it with an attitude of thanksgiving. So don't just have an attitude of prayer, because you got to devote yourselves to prayer. Let's not move away, since it's the holiday season and we're celebrating Christ's birth. That does not, just because you went to church or just because you watched the nativity on TV does not mean, or you rode by the lights at a park and you saw the nativity scene. That was not the Bible story. But devote yourselves to prayer. It does not take away from prayer because you're doing all of the other godly things, is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Right. And also keep an alert with an attitude of thanksgiving, because you got things that come up. There's some ups, there's some downs, there's some things that are really cool and fun to be a part of that can get you distracted, and there are also some painful situations. Like this is a holiday season. A lot of people have lost loved ones, especially during COVID, and over the years, due to other things, that they've lost loved ones, and there are broken relationships that people are dealing with right now. People who have not just lost loved ones, but people who may be dealing with divorces, children who may be dealing with, man, I have to go to this parent house this weekend, and but I'd rather go to this parent. I wish both parents could be together. There's a lot going on, but keep an alert with an attitude of prayer, an attitude of thanksgiving. Okay, so be devoted. Colossians 3:4-2. Chapter 4, verse 2, it says, devote yourselves to prayer, keeping alert in it with an attitude of thanksgiving.
Yes.
Attitude of thanksgiving. Good things happen, bad things happen. But be thankful for it all, because God is using all things to work together for your good, for those who are called according to God's purposes.
Yeah, and salute to you, too, for even considering the kids. Because oftentimes when it deals with prayer and challenges and struggles, we think most about adults and the people with these extreme responsibilities. But to think it from the aspect of, hey, a child does have to go, some children do have to go to a different parent's house or don't have a home to go to at all. So, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, y'all, that has been the Reverb word of the day today. Y'all don't go anywhere. Like I said before, we have a special guest coming in with us later on at the bottom of the hour. But our girl, Sheena B, she checked in. She posted the scripture. You know, you do your Instagram scripture post. She was the first person to post it. And says that we had fun at a Jingle Bell Run. So there's something that happens in Tallahassee, well, in different cities out there. This thing is called the Jingle Bell Run, and it's usually around the holiday season, around the Christmas season. So, I do the turkey trot, but they also have the Jingle Bell Run.
Yeah.
And it's like a 5K run. Or, I think it's a 5K. Anyway, Sheena B was out there, and a whole bunch of people from the city was out there as well. As a matter of fact, it was so weird. I made the newspapers.
No.
I made the newspapers, y'all. I made the newspapers.
You kidding, for real?
Yeah, man. I had to show you a picture.
All right.
And I had to post it and show Sheena a picture, too. So, but anyway, y'all, don't go anywhere. Stick around, and we'll be right back. It's the Reverb Live Show.
It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Ray.
Stepping out my prayer closet empty. I was lifting up everyone that's against me. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. And that commission ain't missing cause I'm feeling offended. And my feelings in touch with my inner villain. He is in the killing. I know you feel him. I know you know. That's why I'm kneeling, trying to penetrate the ceiling for a healing. I'm unwilling. That's why he gave me the Holy Ghost. I was reborn to be different, to be me. I no longer need permission. I'm 3D. I'm the rapper that's Christian, refining rap and religion. I'm the killer
Priest album I heard when I was 17. My mental is heavy. I'm flowing like broken levees. If you heard that one before, I keep going like stolen Chevys. If you heard that one too, I'm colder than frozen veggies. Hope you haven't heard it, but if you have, well then God bless you. Pray for me. Pray the Lord will keep showing the way to me. And if you get there before me, promise you'll wait for me. And if I'm wrong about something, then come and break it to me. Cause the last thing I want from the Lord is to take it from me. A reflection of Stevie Wonder on the keys. I make the music how I feel. It gets better when I bleed. Nina Simone in my tone. You see the blood on the leaves. I still pray for America's refusal to let us breathe. It's gonna be so many ex-slaves in heaven, uneducated and faithful, taking the places of reverence. Forever there'll be one king and one crown. When I get mine, I'ma throw it at his feet to the ground. I can't spend my time angry with everybody. If time was money, I can't spend a dime on everybody. Twitter got so many people thinking that we cool. It's my fault cause I be posting every single move. Lord forgive me for the things I blame others for. My conscience is asleep, help me pull the covers off. And make me so sensitive to your spirit. Make me uncomfortable inside my sinful appearance, Lord. Give me an explanation of your grace, so I can have an answer when they staring in my face. Not an answer for the question, but an answer for the cancer. Like why me and my darkest thoughts are always so romantic, huh? Why do I love what you hate? Why does obedience come and go? I need a combination to the safe. Lord, I pray you would show yourself to the lost and give the streets a revelation of the cross. Lord, your kingdom come. Lord, your will be done. Give us our daily bread. Forgive us as we forgive. Yeah, I pray conviction in the heart of every pastor. And I pray that every thug will receive a before and after, you know.
You're tuned into the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain, playing the hottest in Christian hip hop and R&B.
Hang on, listen to, I'm gonna get to know you.
Hey, turn me up just a little bit. Yeah, like
this Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together.
yeah, you know we had to do it for the holidays. And some of the old school with that modern day vibing. A who down to ride? Cause I got a sleigh. Roll through the city with me, boy, they feel some type of way. Ha! Swag on them just a little bit. This for everybody, grandmamas and the little kids. Smiles on their faces tell you what the feeling is. This my favorite time of year, that's how real it gets. Not for the gifts in the tree. Used to think whoever had 100 gifts was a G. Now I'm older and it's different. I see that it's so much better for us to give than receive. So we gon' deck the halls just to wreck them all. Get the whole family in the zone, about to set it off. Whoa. We celebrate the king, had to let them know. Yo, this Christmas, it should be exceptional. Black Knight, what up? You could actually hear me dancing on the track. That's the camera stop. You know the classics, you know the jingles well. I'm talking Winter Wonderland and Jingle Bells. We play our favorite tunes, all heads nod. And Pop's got a full cup, all eggnog. My song is Frosty the Snowman, cause in South Cali we get no frost in the homeland. We lighten up the fireplace to kick it, to ABC's 25 Days of Christmas. I reconnect with all my family and old friends. We all smile cause everyone is happy in the moment. I cracked the joke over a few hot chocolates like it's Christmas, so even dudes got stockings. But there's a certain gift I'm praying every kid gets, not only for kids, but it should be on every wish list. You feel his presence, he's very gifted, the son of Mary who put the Merry in Merry Christmas.
Firesides blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be.
This is a guided meditation on parenting. Take a deep breath in and let go of the time you and your son played basketball and you attempted to slam dunk. or when you hit that piñata into your neighbor's yard. Let it go.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
I don't recycle. I mean, we can just find another planet for your kids to live on, you know?
Noted non-recycler Tommy Crenshaw talks about the future.
Oh, I can totally see finding another planet that can support life when ours fills up with trash.
Log on to yougottabekidding.org and learn about all the ways you can recycle, unless you're into lame excuses like Tommy's.
Hey, recycling's just not my thing. Starting over on a new planet? Now that's exciting.
Don't be that guy. Unless you want people looking at you funny. Log on to yougottabekidding.org.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me.
In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today?
The only thing I didn't learn today.
The only thing I didn't learn
is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
News, interviews, and laughter. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb, to me my flesh is so good, so now please turn up your effect.
Reverb Live, your new online gospel show.
Everything proper, you won't stop my hunger.
Can't get enough of the Reverb Live Show? Listen to our podcast, available on ReverbLiveShow.com and on iTunes.
What's good, family? This your girl, Master Minister Tracy.
And King D3.
And you are tuned in to the Reverb Live Show. Y'all, I told y'all we had a dope guest that's going to be checking in with us on this half of the hour of the Reverb Live Show. And our special guest is none other than Miss Jessica Reedy. Miss Jessica, are you in the building?
And how you doing, Jessica? So we gonna definitely check in with Miss Reedy, who's over the phone. So
yeah,
if y'all can give us a few moments, we're gonna take care of some technical difficulties and definitely get back with y'all.
But in the meantime, while we're working on this, we want to put this question out there, guys. This question that we have going on, which is, if you play Monopoly, all right, you know Monopoly can be cutthroat, all right. So with Monopoly being so cutthroat, what are some strategies that you use to play the Monopoly game? So our question of the day is, what question do you use to play the Monopoly game? All right? So go ahead, post it in there, and let us know.
And can you...
We got Miss Jessica on the route? We can hear her now?
She in the car. Can you hear us, Jessica?
We can hear her.
Yeah, she got us in the car.
But can she hear us? Okay, guys, we're gonna work out this technical issue. We'll come right back. All right, don't go anywhere. It's a Reverb Live show with DJ Rain.
It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip-hop and R&B.
I know sometimes the mountain's hard to climb. We walk by faith and all the times we're blind. It's working for my good is what they say, yeah. But I can't see with all that's in my way. Why bother? The one when the diamond be without pressure. With the flowers even bloom, without a little rain, yeah. I hear you, and I can move, and if I want, I don't. 'Cause I give mountains to you. Yes, I give mountains to you. I give mountains to you. So you can go higher, so you can go higher. I'm coming up, on the other side of the mountain. I'm coming up, yeah. Coming up, I'm on the other side of the mountain.
They tell me that my thoughts are not your thoughts, ways are not your ways. Still I find it hard to say, I trust you. And even though I know it's not my place, to the God that made the heaven, earth, and space, I need you. Help me make sense of all this pain. I'm encouraged by the testimony of those that overcame, but my heart aches for the single mom that's trying to maintain. She probably not able, she got that cane in her veins. It's like we build mountains with our own hands, and then we get mad at you cause we don't understand that it was us that strayed away, but still you had a plan to bring us back within your fold and keep us in your hand. I know these mountains you give us is only meant to take us higher, but we love the valley, so we pursue our own desires. It's a crying shame what we do to numb the pain. When there's power in your name, they hear the sick and hear the lame. It's like we fight against you like you ain't out here fighting for us. And all these trials and tribulations, giving the help grow us is hard. I know it is, especially when you're scared of heights. And every time you turn around, it's like you got another fight. So I pray the words I speak are food to curb the appetite. And when the morning comes, I hope you're there so we can share the light. Until then, I'll be sipping from the fountain. You found me on the rough side of the mountain, I'm gone.
Have you liked us yet? Connect with the Reverb Live Show today. Like us on Facebook and follow at Reverb Live Show on Twitter and Instagram.
You've been a good enough father. I want to be a good enough father.
Let's go, let's go! Don't quit! Don't quit!
Hey, you know what? I thought your jump roping routine was really good.
I just got a notification that you moved money from our savings into your checking account.
Can we talk about this later?
You must be the real estate agent.
Well, it's so good to meet you.
Let me show you the house. This is my favorite place in this house. I call it my war room.
You wrote prayers for each area of your life.
Prayer strategy.
You don't seem to understand something. The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
All right, what's good, Reverb family? This is your girl, Tracy the Professor.
And King D3.
And you are tuned in to the Reverb Live Show. First, we want to apologize for the technical issues that we were having prior to now. We do apologize, but we do have Miss Jessica Reedy here on the line. Miss Jessica, what's up, girl?
Hey, can y'all hear me? Hello.
Yes,
I'm so happy to be on the show.
Yes, we might sound low to you, but we can hear you excellent.
Okay, good. Okay.
So tell us a little bit about what's been going on in your life.
Oh my gosh. My world is separate. I have on one aspect my personal life, and I have 3 sons. So as a mother, that is just what it is. It's always busy. But then on the professional side, music. Falling back in love with not just music, but articulating my emotions through music. And it's been quite the experience getting back in the groove of everything.
Okay, cool. Now listen, I'm going to ask you this quick question before we go on talking about the project you have going on right now. Our topic today, we're talking about like the Monopoly game, right? And it's always usually a cutthroat game. Do you play Monopoly or have you played Monopoly before, first of all?
Monopoly?
Yeah, the game Monopoly.
Yes, I played Monopoly before.
Okay. But now has it been cutthroat when you play? Is it cutthroat when you play? Like whoever you play with?
No. I'm not that kind of player. So I always get got.
Okay, so
I always get got. I play too much with my heart.
Okay. Well, the question is, what strategy would you use or would you tell us about that we could use when playing the game Monopoly?
I would say play it like chess. You don't always have to lose your soul to win the game, but there's always a way. There's a strategy.
Okay.
That allows you to have peace at night when you gain your wins, and then still having integrity when you make your losses.
Hey,
there it is.
Man.
Come on.
All right, that was heavy for sure.
All right, so you have a new project that's out now. It's called I Will. Tell us about I Will.
I Will is, when you hear it, it's self-explanatory, but when you close your eyes and feel it, it's futuristic, it's present, and it's past. It addresses all seasons of your life. If you hear it when you're at the victory stage of your experiences, then you can reminisce and say, wow, look how far I've come. If you're in the process of moving forward, then this is that extra nudge you need to say, hey, go ahead and get it done. But if you're still thinking about whether or not you should pursue what you've always been thinking about, what you've been dreaming about, and this is that moment to be motivated and just go ahead and mute the voices and finish.
That's heavy, man.
That's good. That's real good. Now, what stirred this up? Like, how did it come about where you wrote this song, laid it to the track, and put this out there? Like, what made I Will?
Pain and isolation and questions and wondering why, and then understanding what it takes when you're anointed, what it takes to really build the word love inside of your soul, the long suffering part, what it means to endure and persevere through trials and tribulations so that you can be mature, lacking nothing. All of those things are very painful. It's very painful to grow in Christ because you have to shed what feels very natural to you, and that's your flesh. All your desires, all of the pleasures of this flesh have to be reprogrammed. So you learn new things that you love, new things that make sense. Your eyes have to be taken out, and then now you got to get new eyes. It's a painful surgery. And so a lot of times when I will be going through life, I say, God, how is this happening to me? When nobody's looking, I'm doing what you tell me to do. How is this happening? And it's because no matter how good you are, you cannot avoid growth if you say yes to God. So you still have to go through growth, and growth hurts. And that's how this song happened. This song happened because this is me encouraging myself. This is me reminding me daily, just like I did with Better. Come on, Jessica, get it done. There are things you need to do. And as you grow, you cannot look backwards and think that what happened to you was something to hurt you. No, it's something to make you better. So take the lesson and move forward. And that's what I will is for me. And that's what I was hoping it would be for everybody that hears it.
Man, that definitely sounds like a heavy aspect of the song, which brings me to the question of why did we name it I Will?
I named it I Will because as a mother, right, I have so many promises I make to my children on a day-to-day basis. And I make sure to do all of those things. They say, Mama, you said we would get ice cream. Okay, we are going to get ice cream. I promise I will do it. I will go get this. I will go get these dinosaurs. And for them, I always keep my word. Always. But for myself, I make excuses. I'm too tired. I don't have enough time for myself. I can't get it done right now. And I can't keep being that way. I can't. So I will. The same thing I say to my children. Yes, Mommy will do it. Mommy gonna get it done. Jessica, you will do this. Jessica, you will finish this. Jessica, you will make this music. You will continue to sing. You will not get distracted. You will not be defeated. You're gonna take this hit, get stronger, keep pushing. And it's the self-motivation that I need for me. And so the title itself has to look and feel like that emotion.
Wow. That is so amazing, especially thinking about, how much people have, lost during this pandemic. I mean, people have lost loved ones. People have lost jobs. People have been taking a whole lot of hits. I'm sure the body of Christ has been taking plenty of hits. Especially, with churches. You got some churches closing because they couldn't meet, like budgets or rental budgets or mortgages. You have, of course, the loved ones that have been lost, children that have been displaced. A lot of people have been taking a lot of hits. But just like you said, it's we see what happened. We learn from the life issues that's taking place, and we move on. I will be great. I will do this. I will finish this task. I will take it to the next level. I will make God proud of me in whatever it is that you've given me to do. So, man, thank you for that. Now, y'all, we have the song right here. I'm going to say we got it exclusively, but, we got Jessica Reedy exclusively. We'll take that. But we're going to play I Will for the people out there. Let's go ahead and cue it up. In the
Hey, what's up? This is Miss
we
Mascot.
okay. I was gonna say we have a listener checking in and saying, "Man, Jessica Reed's my favorite artist."
Live interviews and the hottest gospel music.
I don't recognize myself in the mirror. Who I am and who I see is no longer clear. Time has seemed to slip away, and what I thought was so close feels no longer near. But honestly, I know that I'm wrong. Though I feel weak, something is strong inside of me. So I'm not gonna quit, 'cause I know I've got something inside. And though I fail, I've gotta keep trying through the tears. Yes, I'm scared, but I won't let fear win, 'cause I hear this voice deep inside telling me that it's not a lie. Yes, I am, and yes, I can, and I will. They said that I could, they always doubt me. Closed doors and rejection, I'm constantly fighting. It's like they want me to throw in the towel. Too many opinions, hate that I asked. How could they know what's been put inside me? They call me crazy, they can't figure me out. But honestly, I know that they're wrong. Though I feel weak, something is strong, oh, inside of me. So I'm not gonna quit, 'cause I've got something special inside. Though I feel I've gotta keep trying through the tears. Yeah, I'm scared, but I won't let fear win, 'cause I hear a voice deep inside telling me no, it's not a lie. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I can, and I will. Is it you?
Hey, this is Jessica Reedy, and I'm letting Satan and anybody trying to hold me back know that you can't hold me back right here on the Reverb Live Show with DJ Ray.
Can't get enough of the Reverb Live Show? Listen to our podcast, available on reverbliveshow.com and on iTunes.
Hey, what's good, family? This is Tracy the Professor.
And King D3.
And you are listening to the Reverb Live Show. We just listened to Miss Jessica Reedy's I Will song.
Yeah, man.
I Will. It sounds like a dance ministry song. Like, I can see dance ministries dancing to that right now.
Yeah.
Like, with the lightning flashing in the background.
You got to play with the church lights on this one.
You got to play with the church lights on this one. Man, Jessica, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Listen, it's so beautiful. The part you came in and you said, I'm not gonna quit. Listen, I can't sing like you. But I'm trying to mimic you.
You got a strong voice.
I'm not gonna quit, 'cause I mean, you can really feel the determination. You know how David had to encourage himself. It's almost like, you know how you could be back against the wall all by yourself. Feeling like you're all by yourself in it, and you still pressing through, man. You can really hear it through your vocals.
Thank you so much. I'm a heart singer, so I don't really have a technique except true expression. So sometimes it sounds like that, sometimes it don't, depending on how I feel.
Mentioning technique, did anything go into the instrumental that you picked for it, because that it added to what you were presenting in the song, especially when you spoke about feeling strong inside and something feeling special inside?
God blessed me with some really good producers. Marcus and Marcus, they listened to what I wanted. I sent them over the vocals, and I told them that I was looking for this sound that was simple, yet it embodied and complemented what I already was doing. And for me, they did that. It wasn't a lot. They didn't have to do a lot, but they listened to what I needed, and it brought the record together for me.
Man, it definitely shows itself, and it definitely brings the power in the song.
Are you working on any other projects besides I Will right now?
I am. I have a couple different projects that I'm working on, but the next one that you all will hear, Lord willing, will be the Love Jones project, and it is the relationship aspect of Christians, whether you are equally yoked or not equally yoked.
Oh, snap.
And the musical guide to first dealing with the problem and the issues that aren't spoken about, and then addressing them in a manner where you can unify, and if not unify, part ways with peace. So that's a project I am extremely excited about because it was something outside of my comfort zone to publicly put out. I've always written these type of songs, but I didn't feel free to do it until now. So I'm really excited about that project.
Yeah, that sounds heavy. I don't know. That one made me swallow a nugget just then. That's crazy.
But you know what? That could be a whole TV series though, especially talking about relationships. Would you be willing to do any type of TV series or mini series or something like that going along with it? I don't know. I'm just saying. Listen,
that's actually what we're doing.
What? Dang, I was gonna say, man, if you did it,
yeah, we're putting a musical visual to it because the music is one thing, but when you can actually see it play out, you can see yourself in it.
Oh yeah.
You know, the ideal is for the man and the woman to see how they actually look when they say certain stuff. Mm-hmm. How you actually look when you think you're right. But if you could play that video back, you'd be like, wow, I'm wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. So it's you're going to get both. So your eyes, your ears, your heart, everything's going to get pricked.
Now, DJ Rain, he's out today, but he was telling us a story about when that he was your manager for a day while at the Stella Awards a few years ago. Is that story even true? First of all,
please confirm.
How was he your manager, or how did he do as filling in as your manager?
He was a remarkable chauffeur for me, and he was a great protector of the environment, which I didn't need because people are quite nice to me. But just in case, he was a great, just in case something happened, I felt sure that he would be able to step in.
All right, so I got one more question for you. Last question is, besides your boys and your music, what does Jessica Reedy rejoice in doing? What makes you happy? What else besides the two makes you happy?
You said what do I have?
Yeah, besides your boys and besides your music, what does Jessica Reedy rejoice in doing?
What do I enjoy doing? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a wonderful question. And here's a very simple answer. I enjoy sleeping. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think about it all day. I'm talking about it's the one thing I don't get enough of, but oh, do I dream about it. I dream about sleep. I dream about, you ever had sleep in your bed and the covers are all nice and cool? Oh. My children all have their own room, but they all some way find their way in my room. So
I bet
every night I have
testify.
A knee in my side or a foot in my nose, or so I think of sleep. I don't know what other people dream of, but I definitely think of sleep.
I'm sure a lot of parents can testify with that same thing, having kids with their own beds, but end up in your mama bed. Go back to your bed. But anyway, having that peace of being able to sleep in nice cold sheets by yourself. I got you. Anyway. thank you so much for being a part of the Reverb Live show. And thank you so much for, we thank God that he's allowed you to go through the things that he's allowed you to go through so that you can birth this I will to the people and to the masses. And we pray that it touches so many lives to push them to do all that God has called them to do as well.
I thank you all. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank y'all for always being kind to me and being willing to play my music. It means a lot to me. You wouldn't imagine how much it means to me. Because, again, I'm such in a mommy mode that the artist Jessica Reedy is always new and fresh. So for you all to show the amount of love that you do, I am so grateful.
No problem. We actually have another listener checking in on our Facebook Live and YouTube Live saying, Jessica is my favorite artist. So genuine and loving is what she's saying. Her name is Sheena
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you.
All right. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Reverb Live show today. King D, how can they check into our past episodes?
Y'all can check in through SoundCloud, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, or Spreaker. Like, comment, and share our material.
And if you have any questions, topic ideas, or you just want to show us some love, hit us up at info@reverbliveshow.com. We'd love to hear from you. Now, stick around. It could be another episode on the way, or you could just click play on the next podcast. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
I don't recycle. I mean, we can just find another planet for your kids to live on, you know?
Noted non-recycler Tommy Crenshaw talks about the future.
Oh, I can totally see finding another planet that can support life when ours fills up with trash.
Log on to yougottabekidding.org and learn about all the ways you can recycle, unless you're into lame excuses like Tommy's.
Hey, recycling's just not my thing. Starting over on a new planet? Now that's exciting.
Don't be that guy, unless you want people looking at you funny. Log on to yougottabekidding.org.
This is a guided meditation on parenting.